Hello, Leo. Welcome back to Moonfire Tarot. I am Jules, an intuitive tarot reader. Handed my first deck at 5, and it's been a lifelong journey ever since. If you're new here, hi. If you're tuning in on the podcast, YouTube, please comment, like, subscribe for more free readings on the zodiac. Do check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, guys. The stronger you have Leo in your chart, the stronger this message is going to hit you, okay? So, of that all out the way, I do mini tarot readings as well, daily check-ins on Instagram and TikTok at Jules Moonfire Tarot there as well, and personal reads at moonfiretarot.com. I am also getting ready to launch tarot reading, intuitive tarot reading courses that you can download soon. So do sign up for my email list to check those out, guys. And we are looking into your April love energy. Okay. So with all that out the way, guys, I'm going to put the focus on the cards, check the temperature, pull some hidden messages if you guys are in no contact. Okay, Leo, let's do it. All right, Spirit, talk to me for Leo. What is coming up in their love energy? What is coming up for Leo in April? For our lions. All right, let's see here. Okay, this feels nice and strong. All right, so we had some type of rebuilding phase. All right, that's great. Working on it, repairing something, working on a dynamic, the overall energy. And now I see dating. So you could be reworking on your love life. Let's take a look. Partying, happily being single, living in the moment. But old school, replaying events in your head. Cupid's arrow. Have faith, love is coming, and making healthier choices. You know, a lot of you Leos, maybe really this rebuild card could be you working on yourself and letting go of some type of replaying energy in your head. Okay, I see healthy choices. They want you to stay optimistic about your love life. Now, healthy choices, don't underestimate it. It is about, we need that self-love. We need to want to be happier. Okay. So you may be making better decisions in love. Some of you, it looks like you guys are getting back out there. Spirit, can you talk to me more about hammer and rebuild? All right. I see talking, waiting messages, and communicating with someone, and and more calls about expressing love to somebody. Okay, so some of you, so I have you communicating with someone. Some of you may be hearing from someone, but this looks like a lot of like newer energy for those that know. If you guys are in a committed relationship, you find this obviously not your message. You check your Venus sign, you check, all that good stuff. But, you could be literally trying to spice up your relationship, go out, do things, be happier in general. But for a lot of you, this does look like you may be contacting or just like talking to people, working on your love life and trying to make it healthier and stop the outdated thinking or replaying events in your head about the past and just live in the moment and like get back out there. All right, let's take a look. Blowing a kiss, receiving some type of unconditional love. And there's some reflecting here. All right, I do see some competition here. So some of you, let me see. Threat. This is an interesting read, Leo. All right, twin flame. They may be. Yeah, for some of you, I'm going to say this is an interesting reading. It could be that you have options. Okay, there's some type of competition, but then there's also a twin flame dynamic, someone you may feel very drawn to. Okay, so it's like you're trying to get back out there, trying to put the past away, make healthier choices, but a twin flame and a snake is coming out here, which is usually, unfortunately for the snake, it just could be another party. Doesn't mean, some of you, maybe you don't trust this person, you're healing from them, receiving some type of unconditional love, but for a lot of you, this may be two different people. All right. They may not, sometimes or another party. So I do see some mirroring going on, which is about healing and receiving. So some of you may indeed be trying to spruce up your relationship, but there's someone, maybe some interference. Spirit, why the snake? Self-indulgence, all right, self-worth, narcissist. So a lot of you, you may, this could be healing Maybe you felt this person was a twin flame, but I'm seeing self-indulgence, self-worth. Okay, there's a lot of one-sidedness and then narcissism. They may not literally be a narcissist, but they could really be wrapped up in themselves. So you're healing from this energy and trying to get back out there. Okay, I'm not seeing, let me see, reminiscing, passion, karmic relationship, and then I have the clock card, which is all about taking time to heal. I feel like this definitely feels like two energies. It could be a relationship that's still on your mind, a lot of passion, equal interest. Maybe there were things got tough. They could be a karmic, but it could have just been like things got tricky, and in time things are going to heal. And I'm seeing some type of breakup that happened. But you yourself are going, it looks like there's a lot of communication happening, some type of talking. You may hear from somebody while you're on this journey of healing yourself. Now, I'm not seeing reconciliation energy, but I am seeing this energy still on your mind, and you're headed to some type of area where you're like, I know my worth. I want unconditional love. I do not want any interference. I don't want a one-sided relationship. I want to be happier. All right. And Cupid's arrows, have faith and love, healthier choices. The more you love yourself, the more you're going to gravitate towards someone that loves you the same. Okay, that's what's coming out strong here. Let's see what Tarot has to say. I'm going to scooch these cards up here. But I am picking up some options, Leah, and some of you may be moving past something as well. All right. And this hammer is the overall energy. It could have been an attempt to rebuild something. Maybe for some of you, you're all going to have a little different stories. But it looks like a more uplifting energy. Let me see what flew out here. I got the Five of Wands, competition, arguments, petty fights. That could be like the karmic card. The Lovers. All right, a choice in love to make, a special bond, love and healing, and a Ten of Cups, commitment. Now, the Lovers feels really strong. All right, and classically, yes, it is a choice. But even if there's not a third party or you're past this person, the choice to be with someone is a choice. Why the Five of Wands, Spirit? Why the Five of Wands? That's arguments, petty hassles, internal struggles, competition. Let's see. Ten of Wands, stress, burdens. All right. Three of Swords, some type of separation. A possible third party there again. Sorrow, betrayal. Okay. Spirit, talk to me about this Ten of Cups. Page of Pentacles, a message, seeing potential with somebody. And now some type of ending, betrayal, coming out of a rocky period, and a Hangman and divine timing. Three of Pentacles again. Yeah, it does look like for a lot of you, this is something about where it's like you see potential with someone. I do feel like this is probably dual energy. All right, it's not exactly linear, right? So what I'm feeling like, you guys probably saw potential with someone, okay? Some messages, but it's like there's some type of ending, some type of betrayal, Hangman, seeing things from a different angle when it comes to building a foundation with somebody. Okay, so Spirit, what do we have? I have some juggling energy. Two of Pentacles, getting your priorities right. Maybe this person didn't treat you like a priority. Spirit, talk to me. What else is coming for Leo? All right, let's take a look. This feels strong. Queen of Pentacles. All right, Earth sign energy may be relevant. As Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Six of Pentacles, being very giving or lack of balance. Page of Wands, flirty messages. Let me see. Nine of Pentacles, independence, standing in your own energy. You know what? I feel like this Queen of Pentacles, regardless of your sign, you guys may be knowing your worth. Okay, for some of you, if this person was breadcrumbing and you're getting back out there, Page of Wands is like messages, it's talking, it's flirting, being free, and the Nine of Pentacles is a single energy. So I do feel like for a lot of you, dating, getting back out there is going to be a big thing, and finding balance and getting away from one-sided relationships or even breadcrumbing, okay, and knowing your worth, because there is some type of burden, stress, third party. I feel like you're pushing the past behind you, okay? A lot of you are trying to be grounded, looking good in your own energy. Nine of Pentacles, that's very like, I love myself. I only give energy to people who deserve it, because I have everything I need, that kind of energy, regardless, even though that's associated with a life of luxury, that's going to be different for everybody. And that could still be a feeling. It's not always financial. Okay. Spirit, talk to me. What else for Leo? Da, 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 da. 10 of Pentacles. All right. Some commitment energy. 2 of Cups. So there is some type of commitment energy. Let me see the Devil though. Why? The Hermit. Leo, I don't know. It's like I see commitment energy. You guys, as a side message, there is this love. It's like it keeps coming back to love and options, right? Building a foundation. There was some type of ending you're overcoming. Then I have the 10 of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups. So there is some type of mutual love in your life. But then I see the Devil, old school. Now, it's like the devil could be repeating things, obsessions, fears, holding back, a lusting energy as well. All right. But now I see the Hermit. It's like you guys with healthier choices, getting back out there, healing yourself. And then the Sun, which is your energy. All right. That's clarity and happiness. You guys maybe need some alone time to reflect on something. And some of you, this Lover's card feels very strong. Some of you may indeed have a choice to make. Okay, especially if hammer and rebuild is the overall energy and talking. What else was the other card? Messages, love call. You may have been single doing your own thing and then you hear from someone who hurt you, but you're seeing potential with somebody else. This does feel like you got options, Leo. All right. Now I do see Chariot in the bottom of the deck. There is some victory, maybe travel. Spirit, talk to me more about this 2 of Cups. Then we'll get into hidden messages. The Empress, a love, birth of a new age. Okay. 8 of Pentacles, working on it, devotion. The 7 of Cups, options, confusion. Which cup do I take? You may be dreaming of this person. Hierophant, again with the commitment, is in the bottom of the deck. And Judgment, which is rethinking the past, deciding what goes and what stays. Some of you may be trying to rebuild a relationship. All right. I am seeing some type of 5 of Cups, regrets, energy, haunting, loss, and a message again. All right. 4 of Pentacles. Someone may be trying to hold on to you. Spirit, why the 7 of Cups? 2 of Wands. You're just like deciding to go left or right. Now your person may be doing this. Keep that in mind. Roles could be reversed, but it's like the love potential is there. So I'm going to close this reading. We'll pull 6 of Swords is in the bottom of it. That is moving towards higher waters, calmer waters, healing a situation. But it looks like you guys have a choice to make in love. And the Hermit is all about reflecting. So you really need to figure this out, right? Like you need to look within, and then you're going to get that sunny energy, that clarity that you need, because your goal right now, you're in healthy choices energy. Where am I happiness? Should I, do this? And some of you may be hearing from someone who has regrets with some past, and maybe even while you're trying to work on something else with the rebuild or your own energy. It's a very interesting love reading. Okay. So let's pull for if you are and not in contact with your person. I do see contact. There's a lot of communication messages coming in, talking, waiting messages, all that good stuff. Spirit, talk to me. For Leos are not in contact. We will be together again. Okay. This person definitely, someone wants to reconcile. I hid who I really am from you. I regret lying to you. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. Right now, Leo, some of you may recognize your own feelings in these cards, okay? So take it how it resonates, or a discussion coming up. Oh, guys, sorry, excuse me. I caught a cold again. If you heard my earlier podcast episodes, it's like flu season, guys. Spirit, talk to me. Hidden messages, person on Leo's mind. Person is, I see. Will you ever make things right? I saved your texts and messages. I am waiting patiently. I don't know what comes next. I can be myself with you. Bottom of the deck, I find you so attractive. Yeah, that devil card could be also dual, like lusting and passion and all that good stuff. All right, guys. So there's your love energy overall for April. Okay. I am going to be diving into love check-ins like after career as well. Next week we do the career and all that good stuff. And again, if you want personal readings, moonfiretarot.com. Follow me on social media platforms. Love to connect with you guys. Comment down below, or leave a review of the show if you could. It really helps get these messages out. And I am launching courses soon on intuitive reading for tarot and oracle cards. And the combination, I even put myself on the hot seat. So do keep an eye out for that. Subscribe to my email list for all the updates. Take care, Leo. Good luck.